Friends, good morning and welcome to this Thursday morning time of devotion and reflection. Today I will be sharing with you Cameron Trimble's blog, A Word for the Day, and listen to what she has to tell us. She writes, everything shut down when Kevin Stefanski was getting his footing as the Cleveland Browns' new head coach. He'd been on the job for close to 2 months and had only recently closed on a house. His family was still in Minneapolis. His coaching staff had just been finalized, and the offices around him were starting to fill up. Players would return for workouts in a month, and preparations were underway to welcome them into a new culture, a new beginning under his leadership. But then suddenly everything had to be adjusted. The world was under COVID lockdown. Stefanski and all Browns employees were no longer permitted in the facility and would work remotely for an indefinite period starting March 13. Stefanski rejoined his family in Minneapolis, and many of the team's other coaches returned to their previous residences. But the work continued. The question I kept asking was, how do you come together when you are apart? Stefanski said. In a meeting with VCU men's basketball coach Mike Rhoades, he learned about the 4 H's. To build team spirit and help people to get to know one another, Rhoades asked his players to talk about their history, heroes, heartbreaks, hopes. It proved to be a powerful experience. Stefanski shamelessly stole the idea, asking his players to start their virtual season together, sharing their 4 H's in front of the rest of the team. What followed was an epic comeback to their best season in decades. Why do I tell this story? Because as my grandfather and a United Methodist Church minister, Dr. Jim McCormick, often says, life is about relationships. The quality of our lives depends upon the quality of our relationships. This is how God designed us, to be a beloved community, vulnerable in our sharing and generative in our acting. When we know one another, our sense of connection and belonging makes a kinder, safer, more equitable world possible. So, my invitation, invite conversations with people in your life, in your family, with your neighbors, in your organizations, in our congregation, to share their 4 H's: history, heroes, heartbreaks, hopes. The shortest distance between 2 people is a story. Friends, be well, stay well, take care of one another, and God bless.